Carson, welcome back to Royalty Soaps and another video in the Wild Summer Collection. This collection launches on our website, royaltysoaps.com on June 6th, so anything you see us making here in the Wild Summer Collection will be available at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time on that day. Are you really an artisan soap maker if you don't have some sort of watermelon soap for summer? I don't think so. The watermelon soap I am making today is actually quite an easy soap to do, so if you're a beginner soap maker and you're kind of looking for a fun summer design, feel free to take this design and do it any way you like. If you want to make it a little pinker, make it a little redder, I don't care. Have fun. Every single soap maker should enjoy making a watermelon soap. And if you're just here to hang out and you're never going to do soap making, honestly, I'm really honored to have you here because I still sit there and wonder why people want to watch this channel. The Flora Fantasy collection is still available at royaltysoaps.com if you have any current soapy needs and can't wait till the next release. And if you want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram, I am posting exclusive content on TikTok and some sneak peeks. And on Instagram, I am typically doing polls and asking your opinion on a lot of different soapy things and video ideas. And if you want to find out what next month's theme is before anybody else, you can sign up to become a Royal VIP. It is a once or twice monthly newsletter. We're not gonna like spam your email box. And that's about it for this intro. I tried to shove as much information in the smallest amount of time possible. Be sure to check out our Wild Summer Spotify playlist down below. And without further ado, let's make some watermelon soap. Are you guys ready to make my best-selling summer soap of all time? I sure hope so because you clicked on the video. First thing we're going to do is pour our lye water solution down the stick blender after I wiggle this around and get all those air bubbles out. And I have found that with these really tall containers, it actually helps a lot to pour the lye water down the stick blender and blend at the same time so that it doesn't get stuck in these corners. If you're using a round container, that probably wouldn't be a problem. We're going to begin by pouring off our watermelon rind colors. Alrighty, let's work these two colors. The first one I have is Green Vibrance Mica from Nurture Soap. And the second one is Let Us Entertain You by Mad Micas. These two colors together make the perfect Jubilee watermelon rind. And now I'm going to add our fragrance oil before we blend in the colors because this fragrance oil does have a tendency, or at least it did in the past, to accelerate and rice a little bit, though I must say fragrance oil suppliers can up and change their fragrance oil composition at any time without telling anyone, so could be that it performs even better or even worse than before. Looks like it's gonna perform about the same. You see this fragrance oil? This is some heavy ricing, but I've worked with it before and I do know that it breaks up very easily and incorporates very easily. So let's blend them up. Oh my gosh, blending that in just whacked me with a crazy hit of nostalgia. All right, let's pour these two colors into our mold. Now for this particular design, we like to make very runny lines like so. And then we come through and we break those lines with the next color, just like this. I actually think I can do some even thinner lines if I hold it up a little taller. My batter is being very good today, so it looks like I'm gonna have quite a bit of time to create this. This is one of my favorite soaps to make ever. I just think that it's so summery. It's just like a quintessential summer soap. Every library book I ever read as a 90s kid on making soap always had a popsicle soap, a rubber ducky soap, and a watermelon soap. All right, gonna go ahead and pour this last little bit in and scrapey my little white containy. First layer's done. Let's move on to the next layer. I I have reused one of my white buckets because why would I wash more dishes if I don't have to? And to this container, I am adding some titanium dioxide mixed with Let Us Entertain You. I'm gonna blend this up super quick and then we're gonna pour. Pouring as fast as humanly possible. Oh yes, this is going to be the perfect transition color. Yes. Perfect. While that layer sets up a little bit, I'm going to move along to adding the colorant to the rest of the batch. Now, this is going to take a while. There's a lot of color that's going into this. This is a custom blend of Cosmic Carolyn and Trial by Fire. So it's going to be a pinky red, just like a watermelon. So we're going to be using that and just pinking it up a little bit with that Cosmic Carolyn. Oh yeah, there we go. My batch is still plenty fluid, super nice. This color literally could not be more perfect. I am deceased. I'm gonna add some organic fair trade poppy seeds. I have splitter splattered on my table. I crave your indulgences. All right, let's blend that in. Add in the fragrance oil. All right, we have everything blended in. Let's pour. All right, let's start with this corner. Man, seeing red go over green, so satisfying. I had to pour this off into my little white pitcher because it was just too heavy for me to lift and be assured I'm not gonna break through that layer. I'm gonna scrapey my big container. I'm gonna bounce this down a little bit just to make sure that everything has been distributed evenly. I'm gonna slide these two little holders off just for a second because I have to add some texture to these bars. So I'm gonna begin on this side, just kind of dip it in, then dip it in on the other side. I think I did something similar on this soap last year, but I can't really remember. Then I'm just gonna gently tap down the middle. Boom, boom, boom. Now I'm gonna spritz the top with just a little bit of rubbing alcohol, nothing overkill today. And we're gonna shake some poppy seeds down the middle of these soaps. And with that, our watermelon soap is complete. So this looks unbelievably luscious. I didn't even have to put glitter on the top because it's just so beautiful. I'm gonna let this sit for 18 to 24 hours and then we will come back and we will split this slab into loaves and cut the loaves into bars after, that's right, you know it's coming, this quick commercial break. She washes with Pantene, but I've got watermelon to keep me clean. No matter how many times I make this soap, I'm delighted by the outcome every time. It's like a new surprise, even though I know exactly how it's going to turn out. Soap making does that to me. I had one person message me and be like, I can tell that you're faking your excitement. And I was like, I'm not though. I'm really not. Every time I make soap, I'm like, this is the most important thing I've done today. It's a joy giver for sure. So this is the inside of our watermelon soap. And we call it watermelon candy because it's not a straight watermelon scent. I have yet to find a straight, like, smells like a real watermelon fragrance that didn't like rice and seize and turn weird colors. I don't know why it's such a poor performer in cold processed soap, but this one smells like watermelon candy. So it's watermelon plus sugar. And you tell me what's the matter with that? Absolutely nothing. I don't know if I already said this because I can't remember everything that I say in my videos, but this is typically a bestseller for us at Royalty Soaps because everyone thinks of watermelon in the summer. That's why it's in the Wild Summer collection and not in the one for July, because it's you need it. You need it at the beginning of summer when you're just starting to feel all those warm weather vibes. You're just starting to go swimming. That's when you need this soap. Also, I know I just said that, and a lot of people are gonna tell me that I need a 4th of July soap to go with this one. I get requests for 4th of July soaps all the time. However, I like to sell internationally, and there are lots of other countries that don't care about American Independence Day. I might make a 4th of July soap on TikTok, make it a very limited edition soap so that a few people who want, you know, an American flag to go with your watermelon for July 4th, you know, they got their little set there, but I will probably never mass manufacture an American flag or an American soap. That's just not completely in keeping with royalty soaps, but I might make a little batch, so maybe that should be the question of the day. Do you guys want to see an American soap? Like, you know, 4th of July, maybe a Texas soap, Lone Star State. Shelly, my sister Shelly, Empress of Embed, she's been trying to get me to do a Texas soap for years. It's not my vibe. Like, I don't do the whole Texas thing. I live here. I love living in Texas. I love the people, but the whole like horse, country western, cowboy scene is not my thing. Kenny and I are like on a different planet than some of our siblings when it comes to that. I don't know why. I think both of us would very happily live in California or Hawaii if we could get our family to move, you know, but I have certain siblings that are all about the Texas, all about the barbecue, the sweet tea, like everything someone who doesn't live in Texas thinks all Texans do. Whataburger. They're like hardcore like that. That's like my sister Shelly. Like I'm saying, she owns a horse, for goodness sake. That never interested me. I liked them, but I wasn't gonna buy one. I've gone on such a tangent. I just wanted to let y'all know I'm not your average Texan. I don't know what's wrong with me. Where did my Texas pride just scamper off to? But if you want me to make a soap inspired by Texas or inspired by the United States or something for 4th of July, I'll consider if enough of you ask for it. But if you don't ask for it, I'm totally not gonna do it ever. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I had so much fun making this. Once again, it will be available on June 6th at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. RoyaltySoaps.com with the rest of the wild summer collection. Like this video. Leave a comment below. Do it all. I've been watching a lot of Chris Clemens story times if you haven't noticed. Be sure you do something fun for yourself today, like, I don't know, eating a watermelon, if they have watermelon where you're currently living, or maybe eating another type of fruit that's more important. Did I almost say more important? Girl, nothing's more important than a watermelon. What I meant to say is more to your taste, like a raspberry, a nectarine. Pick a fruit, any fruit will do. And I will see you right back here on Wednesday for another soapy video. Are you excited? I'm definitely excited. Either way, just do something that makes you happy, and I will see you all soon. So until then, bye for now.